Studio Emmett. Last time I was alone. Now I invite my good friend, is Jeff Lynne, and we would have a conversation. It will be much better. We anytime when we meet each other, we speak about Jewish guide, about believing in God and what. We study Torah together. He's very interested in that, and I like it, but that he's my friend. So we start today with the same. We continue what we did home. And let's start. So last time we spoke, why people believe in God. And I want to ask you, why you believe in God?
Hello, Lupo. It's nice to be here sitting and speaking with you again on such topics. As you and everyone in the audience can see, Lupo and I, we dress differently, we have different customs, and the way that we approach God and the way that we observe the laws obviously are much different. But one of the things which is great about our religion and all religions is that there is no one way to find God, and that we all look for God in our own way. And I'm very, very honored that you have asked me to come and share how I have searched for God and been a part of helping me in my search for God. When you ask me why I believe in God,
why you believe in God,
to me it's impossible not to believe in God.
Oh, that's like.
The world is so complex. It is so beyond my ability to understand what is going on, that for me, my refuge, my one piece of sanity in all of this world is the belief that there is some reason why all this is happening, even though I have no idea what it is. And for me, I call that reason, behind the reason, God. Now, I'm especially happy to be on this show with you this afternoon because there's a story I would like to share about God and what has brought me on this journey to God, which I would like to share with whoever is out there watching it, because the story is meant for you.
Okay.
It was not very many years ago, and I was in a much different place in my life. I was very, very poor. I was very, very depressed.
You was poor?
I was living on the streets.
Oh boy.
I was a street singer on the boardwalk in Venice Beach. For those of you in Southern California, you know what that is. For people around the country and around the world, I'm certain you've all got a quarter where the poor people go and live, and that's where I was. I was a street singer singing for tips on the Venice boardwalk. And one evening, I went to sleep, and I had a little room that I was sharing with a girl who was to become my wife, and we slept in this room, and I woke up in the middle of the night. And I woke up, and I had just had a dream, and I woke up my to-be wife, and I told her about this dream that I had, and it was the most amazing thing that had ever come to me in dream world or real world. In my dream, I am sitting alone by myself, and all of a sudden a funny little man comes to me. Had never seen him before, and for some reason we start having a conversation. We start talking. The man perhaps did not look too different from you, and in my dream I just started breaking down and crying to this man, telling him that here I am, I'm a bum, I'm a beggar, I have nothing. I come from a good family. I had an opportunity to have an education and a craft and a profession, and I threw it all away. And I'm sharing this with this little man in my dream, telling him how sorry I am that I have just ruined my life and how ashamed I am of myself. And in my dream, this little man, he just starts laughing as if it was the funniest thing he'd ever heard in his whole life. And he looks at me, and he puts his hand on me, and he goes, "Don't worry about a thing. You're doing the right thing." And all of a sudden, I look back at this man, and now he's holding a guitar. And in my dream, I can't see the bottom of the guitar. All I can see is the headstock, which is the top part of the guitar. And on the headstock, it says Gibson, which is a very famous guitar manufacturer. And the words Gibson are in mother of pearl and abalone. And I can see this is a gorgeous, expensive, exquisite instrument. And in my dream, the little man, the funny little man, he hands me this guitar. And I just break down sobbing. I say, "How could you give me this guitar? This is a beautiful, priceless instrument. Here I am, I have nothing, I have nothing." Again, he just laughs and laughs and laughs. He says, "This is your guitar. Goodbye."